Hello, I am Martin Fencka and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena draft. So today I didn't draft Guilds of Ravnica, but I drafted Dominaria, and I definitely didn't expect that I would record this draft. So I wasn't recording the drafting, I just wanted to do a quick run off camera. But then somehow after Mirari Conjecture first pick, I ended up drafting a mono green. So I was thinking this is quite unusual, and maybe it will be interesting to record this. Even though I didn't record the drafting, basically after first few picks, I just went all in on green. I don't know why I decided to do it, but actually I think it was because I got the Steel Leaf Champion. I decided to pick it on the second pick, first booster, and then I was just thinking, okay, let's go green heavy, and I ended up not green heavy, but mono green. Let's go quickly through the deck. Double Llanowar Elves, pretty good. Ooze, just a filler. I need as many creatures as possible. Fungal Plots, just draws cards. Creates more creatures. Combat Trick, because we don't have any removal, of course. Llanowar Scout, maybe to speed things up, but it's a creature, and we just need creatures. I actually didn't get as many creatures as I would like to get, so I had to play some fillers. Then a Song of Freyalise. No explanation needed there. Cross and Druid, again, more like a filler, but it's fine. We have some ways how to boost creatures, so as long as we have creatures on board, don't really care too much how good their numbers are. We just need to have them there. Double Llanowar Envoy, it has 3 attack for 3 mana, good enough. Steel Leaf Champion, I ended up picking Sylvan Awakening somewhere along the way, but for this deck, it should be a pretty good finisher. I'm playing Skittering Surveyor. I want to get to 4th mana reliably, and I want to have as many lands on board for the Sylvan Awakening, so that's why I'm playing it in the monocolor. Then we have Gorgeous on curve, or if you get flooded on 8 mana. A double Just Protector, again, it has 4 attack. So we need creatures. Wild Onslaught as the final overrun effect. Again, at some point, I think it was the first pick in the second booster, I got the Helm of the Host, so that is good in almost any deck. And the first pick, actually it wasn't the first pick, it was like third pick in the third booster, I got Multani. So that improved the deck pretty significantly, and then some big finishers, the Worm and Parodic Wanderer, because this guy actually has Trample, so it's pretty useful. 16 Forest and Zulfurin Void. We can afford it to play one colorless land in this deck, I think. So what am I not playing? Adventurous Impulse, because I need more creatures. Second Gift of Growth would be playable, but again, need more creatures. I was thinking about Grow from the Ashes, because that would work with our kicker cards and also Sylvan Awakening, but again, I needed as many creatures as possible. But the Grow of the Ashes is probably like the closest that I would trade it for the Llanowar Scout. Again, I decided to just play as many creatures as possible. I'm not playing Guardian of Koilos. Actually, maybe I should. The problem is I don't have that many 2-drops, so the card I would trade it with would be the Scout, and that would make my curve pretty bad. So yeah, let's just see how it's gonna work this way. This is just non-competitive draft, so it's best of 1, therefore we don't have the option to test different builds. In this case, I kind of regret it. I would like to try, for example, the how is it called? That card that finds a land and with kicker finds 2 lands. Just forget how it's called. But well, we have this deck, so let's see how it's gonna work. Okay, let's keep it. I hope we draw ideally Llanowar Elf right away. Nope. Draw is not that good. Especially when we are on draw, we need a 2-drop or Llanowar Elf. Didn't get a 4 drop. That's a bit of a problem because we really don't have the numbers that I would like to have on board on turn 4. That's the problem with those fillers that we are playing, of course. It's a bit too late. Okay, that will stop the glider. Then we'll see what we draw next turn. If we draw land, then I will play elves and attack with Multani. Wait for the kicked wild onslaught. Yeah, that was a mistake. I think if I want to attack with Multani here. Probably do. Next turn we take quite a lot of damage. I don't think our opponent can really afford it to attack. And then we go Sylvan Awakening combined with the Wild Onslaught. But even if we lose Multani here, it's still fine. I think we can even afford to trade all our creatures here. And we still have lethal next turn. So what do we want to block? This is what, 12, 15? Actually, Quenda has double strike, oops. And I have to use the Wild Onslaught here because I didn't realize that with the Sylvan Awakening it's not such a good combo. Okay. This was quite easy because our opponent wasn't really doing that much. Okay. And of course I have Llanowar Scout when I have only 2 lands. That's how it always is. I have the Surveyor again, not the most amazing draw, but not something to mulligan. Okay, we are playing against something aggressive. Fine. Actually, we are drawing land, so maybe the Scout is gonna do something. Do I really care about that though? What would I play next turn? There'll be 3, 4, and I have 1, 2 draw. So I'd rather play the Ooze and have the option to kill the Lava Runner. The Llanowar Scout is bad, I just need it because it has numbers and it can be buffed up. Oh, this is actually green red, not green blue. Whoops. I mean, red blue. I expected this to be just red blue wizards. It's quite unfortunate. We can play the worm next turn, so that still stops everything that's on board. Now I think we are waiting on one of 3 cards. Multani, Sylvan Awakening, or the +2/+2 to everything. I want to attack. I would trade it for these 3. Spider would still be on board. No. Okay, this will buy us some more time to draw one of our win conditions. So Song of Frailes would be quite devastating here. If 24 cards, and out of those 4 should maybe not win the game, but change the situation on board pretty significantly. Well, that's not one of those. Probably just keep it in hand, pretend like I have a combat trick. Hey, we have lethal. 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 get blocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 get blocked. And we do 6 and we do 14 damage. I don't think that's quite enough. Think about just letting the journey mage through. Let's see, if our opponent has a combat trick, I want to see it. What should we do now? Problem is I do like, I don't know, 16 damage. But then I won't be able to attack anymore, or would I? These 3 should die. The only one that survives is the spider. All our lands survive. 1, 2, 3 die. We'll have the worm on board. I think that's enough. This should help. On. What the hell? There we go. Let's see the card draw. And I want to see what our opponent has in hand, because there's 4 cards, he's not casting creatures. It's been a while since I drafted Dominaria, so I don't want to run into like a fog or something. +4/+4, most likely. Okay, that's fine. We just need to get those combat tricks out of our opponent's hand. Well, that's the card I'm waiting for. Hmm. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 2 and 3. 16, 18 damage. Not enough. Wow. This is actually fine. As long as the Gorgia doesn't die, we don't care, because we should have lethal now. So what gets blocked? 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 get blocked. We do 21 damage. I hope I'm tapping the land that I just played. Because there is no way to say. Or do they have haste? Oh, they have haste. Okay, okay, then it's fine. Should probably read the cards that I'm playing. But that was 21 damage. Okay. This is a fun draw. Thinking if Black-White has an answer for the Steel Leaf Champion this early. Yep, it does. And that's probably the only card that could have saved him. Ah, that sucks. That was such a good draw. Is there anything else? 2 mana? I don't think so. There is 4 mana removal that just gets rid of anything. That is still fine. He wants to raise, sure. I think he'll just block. And with the Sylvan Awakening in hand, we're actually getting pretty close to lethal. Yeah, next turn that's lethal, and there are only very few cards that can save our opponent. I don't think that there are any cards left now. Well, it's another win. I'm kind of sad that we lost that Steel Leaf champion. Okay. They're missing one land. Or possibly two land if we lose the Llanowar. This is very risky, but I'm gonna keep it. The Helm of the Host is just so good. So this could go horribly wrong. Just, come on, lose Llanowar Elves to like fungal infection turn 1. Okay, now we need the land from the top. We can draw that. We should be fine. I'll just pause, equip the Ballad next turn, and we'll start sending 4/4 tokens. So the combination with Gas Protector isn't bad. Oh, it's possible that we lose the Helm now. Our opponent's looking at it like he has artifact removal, which wouldn't be surprising. Or exile a creature. Okay, fine, that works. Let's check. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll definitely keep that. It's even more important that he removes the Protector now, because it's just forcing him to block every turn. Or play something with 5 toughness, that would solve the problem. Yep, that solves the problem. For a turn. We are getting close to the point where I'm just gonna equip the protector with the helm, force some blocks. That doesn't change anything, I can still equip the token. That is a pretty good answer. How does it work? Tap X, untap knights you control. Power X, so how many knights are there? This is a zombie knight, this is a knight, and this is a knight as well. 9 life. Thinking about sending everything. Then what we need is 5 damage through. That'll be the Ballad and Elves. This is Vigilance, but it doesn't have lifelink. Come on, no removal. Just 2 mana. Ah! That sucks. Now, if he just sacrifices both creatures, returns Ariel, I'm dead. Oh my god. We are dead next turn. Okay, fine. That was a mistake attacking there. It was lethal. So that's what I was trying to go for. And he had only 2 untapped lands, so I could think about 2 cards that would kill the attacking creature that went through. And there was one, so if I just stayed back, then I would just outnumber him eventually. Yep. That was so stupid with the Helm of the Host on board. I think if I should keep this, because this is quite a bad draw. But we have enough mana to play those 4 drops. And we are on draw, so hopefully we draw something that we can play earlier than turn 4. That is our 3 drop, at least something. I'm pretty sure I don't want to trade here. Well, there is definitely something. Might as well see what it is. On. Well, that's not what I wanted to see. But Moltani should help here. Problem is that white has quite a few answers. I still have a feeling that I'm dead. Another one? What the hell? Is it just like aerial for everyone? How many knights does he have? This is a knight. Let's do two knights so far. How much damage do I have here? I could probably send Multani. I could probably send the Steel Leaf Champion as well. Just send the champion. Get ready for the next turn. Come on. on, what the hell? There we go. Two, 4, 6. One creature is gonna die, so I have 5 attackers, and I can have 5 more. Yeah, I have lethal here. Just kill something in response, most likely. But that means there'll be less blockers. Oh. Now we have 5, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our lands will get blocked, and the champion will also get blocked. And then it's more than enough damage. I hope. I don't see any lifelink. Vigilance. Just too many tokens, and with Multani having trample, that's just where we do the decisive amount of damage. Good. Mox Plastic, that's a nice name. And I wish I was on play here. think I'm gonna do this. I want to block. Don't think so. Just want to have as many creatures as possible on board. One, two, three, four. That's 7. Problem is, Multani is gonna be quite small. Actually, I'm not attacking with the last elf. I have vigilance. I'm less lethal because of that. It'll be 3 more damage. No, I didn't miss lethal, but still pretty close. Ah, come on. I really choose the wrong option. There we go. First strike, that's double strike. No, wait, this is not, this is Danita, it doesn't give double strike. I think Multani can attack. And this is lethal. Should be 6, 9, 12. Actually, wait, he still has mana. Well, it's pretty close to lethal if it's not lethal. Oh, it is lethal. Okay, I thought that there might be still a removal. And my arena just crushed. Okay, so let's restart quickly. Okay, so I restarted the client and took a short break, but here we are, 5 wins. Let's try to take this deck all the way to 7. It's been a while since I had so much fun with a Dominaria draft. I don't know why, but I never liked this format. With the mono green, it's so unusual that I'm really enjoying this run. Let's see, what are you looking at? 3, 4 drop. You're on draw. Yeah, this is not the best hand, but definitely not something to mulligan. I'd like to see a 2-drop here. Not a 2-drop. But it's still fine because that allows us to play the both Gorgon next turn. And I have a feeling we're gonna see another Ariel. Or we're gonna see a removal now, that's also possible. Yep. Oh, we'll at some point transform the Lanoir Elf into a token from Fungal Plots. Okay. Gorger probably get exiled. Interesting. I would expect at least that Confessor to start attacking. Don't have anything better to do. Just see if our opponent has removal. And this time I'll just pass, create like 2 or 3 tokens, and then start attacking. That was a good top deck. They're basically waiting just for a 6th line to get Multani in play. Not sure if I want to attack here. There are just too many combat tricks. The 8 mana? Oh, hey. But this guy doesn't have trample, so it's fine. Just that we took 8 damage, but it's still not the end of the world. What I'm afraid of is Yosues, or how is that guy with kicker call that creates his own army of zombies with menace. Should have probably created the sub-rolling first, but this way I can return Multani. And play a land again. Most importantly, Torgar is gone. I think if I should send both, it should be fine, I think. Okay, this is a good sign. Good. And we have 2 shots on the 7th win. Could have been 6-0 at this point if I didn't make that one mistake when I attacked too early. Let's see. I'm gonna keep this. We have the void to check top of the deck first turn. Both is fine. Turn 3, we have the Surveyor that gives us 4th land. Okay, definitely not blocking creature with First Strike when there's white mana untapped. Wasn't bad. Didn't lose anything important there. I think the ooze was on top, so I don't mind using that. Oh, I'd love to see a double block here. Or, well, a double block. It would have to be all in. He's thinking about it. Damn, Gift of Growth would be so damn good. Oh. Now we are in trouble. I think actually we still have Multani with reach. That would still help. Oh, it's missing red. Okay, that's fine. Really care about that. Finally. I hope I'm not missing something, but I think it wasn't me who's missing something. So we have what, 6, 7 mana? This is 8. Can I afford to attack? Don't think so. Wouldn't trade for... Or wait, if I attack with both protectors, they will force 2 blocks. Let's say 1, 2. And then Multani will just go through. I don't have enough damage. I have enough damage next turn with the Wanderer on board. Okay, so those 2 have to get blocked. Good. Okay. So we managed to take it all the way to 7 wins, but that was insane with all those rares. I can't believe that I managed to get so many green rares in one draft, and all pretty good. So let's see, what did we get? And those 2 boosters of Guilds of Ravnica we got along the way. Also, fine. Ground secrets, whatever. I'm more interested in cards from Dominaria. I'm missing so many of those. Squee, I don't care about that. And Torgar, I don't care about that one either. Well, it's still 950 gems, so I'm really happy with this draft and I really enjoyed it. So I hope that you guys like this run as well, that you're gonna join me next time again. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.